back to Fox 23 News. I'm Nicole Menner. We have a lot of golf coming your way, starting first with the Southern Miss women's team, who opened play in the first round of the LSU Tiger Golf Classic today, and they weren't off to a bad start. Junior Miranda Holt finished the day tied for 4th, while freshman Emily Cox is in a tie for 16th. Holt fired a 2 over 74, including 2 birdies and 12 pars, while Cox tallied a 4 over 76 with 9 pars and a team-high 3 birdies. Overall, the Golden Eagles were 20 over on the day and start tomorrow's round in 4th place, beginning at 8:30 a.m. The World Golf Championships continued today in Austin, featuring the final round of group stage, where the 16 group stage survivors will advance to single elimination play this weekend. First things first, Rory McIlroy needed to get this chip to fall if he wanted to advance, but it just slides by the hole, and he is forced to concede as Brian Harman moves forward. Bubba Watson would win his final 2 holes with birdies to advance to the round of 16, where he'd go head-to-head with Brian Harman. Phil Mickelson also advancing, winning a tight match after a long birdie on 15. That one's good. Justin Thomas in a showdown with Italian Francesco Molinari, getting 7 birdies to get the win. And the shot of the day came from Matt Kuchar on the par 3 7th. It takes a bounce on the green and rolls right on in for the hole-in-one. And finally, the rivalry between Jordan Spieth and Patrick Reed was heating up as the two faced off to see who would advance. And a long downhill birdie from Reed would seal Jordan Spieth's fate, Reed winning this one and moving on. All right, sticking on the green, PGA golfer Sean Stefani made a shot today that he'll never forget. He was teeing off on the 214-yard par 3 17th and couldn't have hit it any better. The ball drops onto the green and rolls a short distance right into the cup for the hole-on-one. As you can see here, a bit of a delayed reaction because Stefani and his partners didn't even know it went in the cup until the cameraman told him so. That's when they finally did a little bit of celebrating. And then there was one more hole-in-one hit today, but this one was on the baseball diamond. Indians infielder Rob Refsnyder was at bat against the San Diego Padres, and the ball just disappears. If you take a closer look, he sinks it right into the hole in the center field wall. Great aim. It was ruled a ground rule double, but we're just going to stick with it and call it a hole-in-one. All right, over to the hardwood. The Pelicans had a busy week in the midst of a tight playoff race in the Western Conference. They were playing their 5th game in just 6 nights, including games on 3 straight days. But instead of letting fatigue get the best of them, the Pelicans went back to back to back, getting through the Mavs, the Pacers, and finally the Lakers last night. Things were tied at 69 towards the end of the second quarter. Anthony Davis takes the pass and tosses up the layup, but come the end of the third and the Lakers were pulling away, stretching out to a 108-97 lead. So the Pelicans would have to use the 4th to rally, and Rajon Rondo was fine with that. He scored 12 points in the final frame to help New Orleans overcome their deficit. Things would be intense for the final 30 seconds, but the Pelicans would outscore the Lakers by a 31-17 margin to pull ahead with the win. Final score was 128-125, and thankfully, the Pelicans getting a day of rest today.
I think we just locked in defensively. We knew they was going to come out and take a lot of shots, take a lot of wild shots, and make some wild shots, and make some good shots. But just got on a run and down the stretch, I think we really locked in defensively.
You know, we've been having some funky lineups out there that we probably never had before, or even in practice with. But guys just come in and just, like you said, know their role. Just take the shots that they take in practice or they work on, and but it doesn't matter if you're open. We tell you to shoot it, just because they have to, the defense have to respect you. So.
What are you thinking of the Pelicans, Mark?
That is key. Listen, you take the shots that you take in practice.
Yeah.
Guys have a tendency to practice this and then get in a game and want to shoot shots they don't shoot.
No, do what you know. Stick with it.
And they're pretty good at it.